sani a won man nwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to baby anka mfa ho me nso metene baby anka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nko mabo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu ansu ane yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwo na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mo enku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mo obi na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwo ne ba ne na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mo ana mi di asem asa chiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mo asoma bi aba wodoma nko mo ba de ehye yense yeni zawoso eni je ni agrewo afe wonu e bi wi ase asonimu e ba sa wo yira kwanso a kire ne pampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani a won manwem wo wi ase ha asam to nyonko na to be bi anka mfa ho menso metene be bi anka me pema yeden nanso wadoma nko mo ba de ebo nipa bata nipa ho obi ada na nyonko yesu ansu ane yirasio obi a woni duma odidi bo a oman wokwo na ni kosi na fo wa yuku ni chechere ne ma obi ana ni koso ni ja obrechi ni kukodu fo eja wo mo enku ni maba agurana na yiri kwa ba akasa no makasa french mo obi na no awobo ajo asana na ho febia woni bono so awira cheche wokwo ne ba ne na sene ni ba ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mo ana mi di asem asa shirina no mpa no asem eja wo mo asoma bi aba wodoma nko mo ba de ehye yense yeni zawoso eni je ni agrewo afe wonu e bi wi ase asonimu e ba sa wo yira kwanso a kire ne pampa no bi asem ye obi asmo oni pada sani
primary school, no? And I will pay computing for the basic level 1 to 3. But you're need to be on. I don't pay. Shop will be a woman, your tongue and cratter. And now books will be a mountain sanction. I pay open workbook, mathematics workbook, open science workbook, and the amount of Friday Monday, and I don't pay. When the best brain publication, and inside was one of them. That one will be one year pa. Watch out for 11041 520 946 0241 520 946 and after 0507 200 200 0507 200 200. Bookshop will be a best brain publication. One more books in the and in channel pay for home money. Nama won't say the baby of Friday. Georgia, you see, National Communication Director for NATCO, member of the NPP's communication team, is seated and ready in the studio. They are paying TT catching up from the NDC. And so at last, but you be come more and pay na afi Ghana ya twatwa again. Elections, you know, campaigns, you know, ego so air cost heat, you know. A fresh ya nessa. Mammy and Mamma Bedra phoning in no action. Na member war more aquaba. George Margin.
So many
that employment is saying
about the other room, my
show microphone echo in him kakra.
Okay. Okay.
Party Muboko.
Oh, Party Muboko. I'm say my colleague TT and a TF and our producers. I'm say your running mates didn't 2J crewman in a pinzo.
And then there's only 1 week.
Yes, you're done at Ghana near Santa Mai. Napo, Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe. You know you hit the ground running. Or call Wasa. Kojinje mu enra no ne nam kroboma mu o shaky baby the presidential candidate nso o Tifi Mantemu a baby aye pinzo the reception is phenomenal o mampeni so enam akomada bechem techimentia road dasu tono first class we could be anu ama warm anti MPP mu de bibia koso boko general secretary so any abre kwabra Japan ni presidential candidate na nampa me say Jumaya so ani MPP mu de message na na de ko ya ne Ghana fo edi ni yie ya de asem koso atudwa ma Ghana fo bi mu fin so betimi atumfutu agu Ghana fo ani beti ya rehye mu say ye ko wo mo nan so e kan ya sem de ye dwumadi a ya ye de kire a miracles aboaje so ni team dan wo madi dispute to ebi mu claims to free SHS claims to health insurance ebe
na free SHS no debate be that so hobby
abi say ne dia o obi so no de buy o
I don't think say debate be free SHS
obi
there were a lot of issues to deal with rather than to turn attention to
the was one na de buy progressive free SHS nam try 54 38 cedis 54 cedis out of a bill in excess of 200 cedis hey na free education and no cry mantia report no man na put the report be to ja Professor Jena no post upugwaje my handing over notes e Canada hon kapre kro mantia na Kwame Appiah headmaster or Atamos secondary on the no me boss na gratinti ni edi nkita ho pa and the progressive free SHS there or announced here or so were implemented but no funds were released for it.
Very well, may I say 47
free SHS yeah free SHS there can't see a deal bill speaker school deal bill amount 1,000 cedis and another say for bill no bra amount.
Election we are here the free SHS na a determinant factor.
Oh there be the nye ko fa buy
bra yen suo ni policy.
Well, we are opponents na kofa asade no buy. Or ye na encounter wo Kampiski and wo kofa buy na say oh asem we de ye bekirem ye nya no tra.
I was there and I remember what John Mahama said. Say I mean we are committed to ade bi e beboa Ghana. Free SHS no. Yeah. He started progressively free education senior high school and you know I mean he sees no reason why obeba will be twem. That was a question directed to him about, I mean, the take on the bill, proposed bill at Modern Parliament. I mean, I know they necessitate responses, you know. And, you know, I don't know why as a topical debate right now.
Yes, I know some more kind. And see, also we are committed to it, fine. Now, we now, to make us we are committed to it, I will catch say, so 2 billion, you don't think it's prudent to spend it on free SHS? That's the person who should not start you. What started at the end, so Obisu Obeyeno. Now we have campaign over 1,000 campaigns against it. Huh? At the end of starting here, there will be difficulty. They are thieving problems. Aside for grass starting when we ask a cry, there was thieving problems, but in for benefit here.
Aside for starting free senior highway
in the northern sector, yes, some school when we ask. Yes, and it was good. It helped. Professor Didi Kupole, former Vice Chancellor of UCC.
Okay.
He was a beneficiary.
Didi, good morning. I'm to say.
Good morning. About here. Omo amohwe na wachia menuana. Okasa no sresre. Osresre at said ye the okane no quarantine osresre but. Ye bedanya me asese ye won kwam anapay.
And this is Muboko.
Bibia boko ye nin tokwa bia ho. Sesia ye share say ye be launch a manifesto towards the end of this month. Na ya kickstart your campaign.
Manifesto na campaign na mobile launch.
Ye be launch a campaign and a manifesto will also be available hopefully.
Okay, I see. But you say John Dam here?
John is in Accra.
He's in Accra. The official month started BBA.
Yeah, that's it. I call one round but I feel na Grofwa started there. It's normal.
What about 7 no? And one.
Yakwaba. Nti enye race anyway. It's not a race. de owa wo character said the menu and kanu obi anka de obetimi aye na de waya etwam a obegina so de akase yento abama no eno ane hia nti obi aso e corner round nti enya ntokwa bia sa se and I say kasa keke.
Very well. I see. Titi Dachin, kind of member of the NDC's communication team. I mean, Brandon Shasia war a Georgia, you see. So now, and I'm paying echo a year, and we am quanta enclave name echo kokate sword for the construction of a dual carriage from Kumasi. Eba the Babisi Ahima Kokobe, Sabin Road, na lady to a year. Obuase to Dunkwa no fin ekwa to Tomwa kosi eye Takrade. I mean that is the major highway, the Lincoln Road at demo. Enti obampanyin said dualization no baba because I endra wetwa ahome. But obampanyin said something. I feel was a repeat him say in the history of Ghana, one only obampanyin waba waye Ghana ya kwan pa. And then undoubtedly no it be NC that. Mami George on this.
Yo, me da say, I say, o mampeni na na do danko Kufuado si ade yo. O yonso anu wa kire. Otumria wa kire sie enti data na de wo ho anya de a ye koka no we parliamentary document. Speaker, we a parliamentary document. Me de say no na me fi Cape Coast to ba me ba no. On say we Liberia Camp Road virtually dualization. Serious works ongoing. Once a hono ya na esio toka kra na why bibi na traffic ache omo ye dwuma omo ye wo hono phenomenal and our in Sawom de enso a ekoso a massive pay out of the you catch them say after we the debt restructuring the international or the capital market one bibiano. But bilateral or countries engagement one started. The started and HS road projects are stalled now. Resume be menti. That is the spirit under which Omampeni move our Sako Kati sought for the Anyang Kwanta the a very critical enclave. Meboa or Boasi gold mine as a honum dunko on a strategic point. All the way to Takra they acquired them Cape Coast so and Namsa area honum baby. Bibia me feel say the papa before then no commission we are for no commission attachment. Akomadam, Kufuado inaugurates 40.4 kilometers between Techimentia Akomadam Road. Fantastic first class road. 40.4 kilometers. What they come we as of the time or call we parliament na Osha the data. Maybe Ghana Highway Authority Road 2009 to 2016 581 kilometers under John Dramani Mahama. And at 2017 to 2022, 1,505.72 kilometers. Department of Feeder Roads, 1,613 kilometers under JM Mills, and at 7,112.17 kilometers under Nanado Baumia. And our Department of Urban Ebiaba county no over 12,000 kilometers compared to total kilometers under Mills Mahama 4,636 kilometers. The data available at Ministry of Roads and Highways. Over under we as of 2022 11,974.96 kilometers under Nanado Danka. Categorization in the same. And you being say, oh, be the patch, or be the way na can the same categorization. The yes, we are patch 2 kilometers, me a patch 7 kilometers. We are asphaltic overlay 1 kilometer, me a 7 kilometers. Those are the issues, and yet no other comparison than that one. Many are about road infrastructure. Nanado dan Kufuado. Why massive work. Interchanges. About I think 3 or 4 major interchanges. That this government about 13 regime say Minuani enclave Dowenya.
13 no ye hene.
Oh, 13 ye was Dowenya stretch honum. I'm say how 2 crown or and I
Nungwa they say is still under construction.
No, and I make us say 13 about 7 completed. So and those are the Obechebi interchange phase 1 completed. Tamale completed. Pokwase completed. Tema completed. Hifa adjustments whom need the account until we have about 7 major interchanges completed. Takradi is ongoing. You get it? Until a byway commitment in road infrastructure and interchanges unsurpassed. The records no and I'm a way a parliamentary document. And Yamiana me boom team Eddie Akabi. Binti so man penny and Ado Danko Kufuado. When you know you power still or there be because in spite of the economic challenges ni no man the betimi dia ya kwan amankofo afa kwan papa so ama yenu ni afi interior atimi aba no obekoso ya me feel say asem papa wo the enclave of Anyan Kwanta Ashanti region all the way to western region no me feel say obi anybody because sometimes a shorter stretch than saying ka be fa keep coast dia na akọ Takrady. So those major routes from that stretch on fin to Takrady no me say better for them because me can say me call national service sometime sorry me teaching posting me call for ka fi Takrady me nua ye fi Takrady ye be do say fi also na from 8 to 9 a.m. was after Takrady ye do say fi also 5 p.m. and yeah easy and I go no my advice me say yeah me fa Kumasi. So me fa you also to Kumasi then to Accra na say and we a shorter stretch than baby I me go for Takrady because you me to western to me call you posting no na me that's you also na say me fa bus from there go Osas at time
okay
into those are the issue into road there ehunya a byway oni Ghana for hamo ye can records no ho and cre say ya juma road infrastructure development as saying President Mills and Mahama combined. These are facts and 11,974.something kilometers no and years of 2022 2023 dia beka ho ene dia koso a maka kire say obhwe say wom kwan the way omo ye to open it up Liberia camp eko Cape Winneba we and also massive worker koso wo honom no bibia so me
sa kwan the mo be wi ansa dia to abey
hopefully you say ene dia unwie e kra be do massive progressive point bia me feel say eba whatever government, whether the Yen or any other government takes over, you are compelled to continue. So, and yet here will be Jais and Mediato, but me what we say about 6 months there is highly likely see between these projects before Nanado's term comes to an end. And about road infrastructure, there, right honorable speaker, media, I'm very excited and upbeat. Me see me say yeah here Jumapa saying the previous government and possibly saying me picking leave from Napua any other government in the Fourth Republic. Nanado's work is phenomenal. It stands out.
Very well. Mame Emra and Kotiti should have been Tieno. Tiji.
Speaker.
Yes.
Yeah, Chia, it's your phone in an pay. Me they said ne MPP for who said acquiring any infrastructure so ya adi papa ewa Ghana. And maybe a tremor normal say we don't eat roads. They didn't see why can say I roads nibi. I de a boy home suffer. I said Neso Omani BA. I'm a one who said acquire a fasono and one a boy. And ye be out maybe sir. Omo buy a bem or more cancels up Cocoa Roads project in a queer store for some time no. And ye be a one restore my yana if you say we see nano those roads are incomplete. And the unfortunate thing is to say transportation of cocoa from the hinterlands no I issue still and ya dear sound quiet so say ye intimanim so my dear but minim say on buy no de taboto so say or more rim say ye inflated figures for hira but ene omo nam e na omo ka se omo aye roads bebre yeah koyenim it is good but man say ma kwa bibisa na say so am interchange omo awiana me the so can say interchanges the bebre no e stand still. Government is a continuous thing business inti me the say omo ewie bia ebi omo nwie ye na chere say obi so ba uchi na obitimi ayeden atwa so ene Ghana ye niska nti me the say me tie so can say sisi ya ye wie negotiation with external partners enche skabeba aka 5 months to election da ben ye be wie negotiations bibia skabeden ebebe ma de beto a projects so enyina ye fa circle call carnation kokolebu congestion wo obecha bilamte any Miami area so ufa nungwa congestion emaye wo so kobi krum ada se wen simun tema na chere se obegina traffic mu in between dowenya ekosi pram na chere se all these projects done for the past 2-3 years the ejina na eden na ejina emide se omani ebie hu se sa ye kase ye city kwan na ye lorry kwan ama nipa afaso na ya de papa nti se ne no omani ebie na omahu se wo ya kwan wo ye interchange ni nyina na ebe boa Ghana for dia ye da nyame ase omo ntoa so ejuma no enye baako for dia obi be ye bi obi so betoa so na speaker megusu ebisa MPP for asemoyo debi omukuta book kakra bi na mo akase yaye akwan sei yaye hospital sei yaye interchange sei emri bi atwam no mo ka kire se green book no ni nyina fake book photoshop but still omunti bi kire ye the old green book di mo non-existent intimide me gusu sra omo the omukuta pieces of book ombeka say we ministry we dia no omo fa ni nyina anya den embom no mo mayen krata baako document one document na media for ana yen so yen hwem ni hu sampa if you say last bi no mo ye tracker na ye started say punchy holes ye bisa say project o he no omo delete ni nyina efi ho
and also tracker dey go so
electronic me say me per hard copy. Electronic is not the same as a hard copy. Omo printing me yen hu say ye book what you say da ho say obi fa na ye say yaye kwan miensa yaye 10,000 roads you definitely spell them out. You see hospitals what you say ye green book ni mu your ongoing projects and your completed projects intini na omo spell it out ni yen hu say net. Then based on that, you bet me am judgment. But so be about the be a mission communicators, de bia. Obi ekuta book kakra bi o say yaye say. Entwa. Obi a emfa nim na munyina amomfa mkotena se na momfa nyina ambom. Na mombre krata ba ko kire say MPP projects between Dr. Bagama, the Mahamadou Bawumia and Nana Akufo-Addo 8 years no. Then we can use that as a basis to look because your green book no at the hostel 10 years crab will be a bit me afa beboa.
No more than you see there.
Oh, say it's still
your document.
Your document. It's still a document. Into your muso fa bibi mbra e bit me ashim. Na boye dina. To be frank with you, talking to the air is not the same as proof of more science. Yes, MPP projects. Beboa. Into it's a track and also enya there. A proof. It's no proof because it will be a TSU administrator. The tracker can be deleted tomorrow. The tracker can go away. But so my documents me go to fear. Na mafa say me kwa santerage the projects am why. na me point say oh mo si hospital mo si school mo si say ya me so e be den e be me de se me ba Greater Accra na mo so mo ya akwan 10,000 rows na Greater Accra mo ya circle to Osu na minim pass circle to Osu no na nye say by asphalt overlay we can always question it but say mugusu eka na mugusu eka e na obukoti wa ha and complete documents.
Yes, but is there a way I would doubt it here or more can?
I always doubt it because there's no proof. There's no proof. Intibi paumucho migusuka. Last week, is one of my basic questions. You are touting achievements, but please give us proof. Give us a document. Every before mukuta book we are more mukuta. Our project so
but is it really the document you need? And now we here say obeko the supposed location. Now what testify for yourself?
What difference does it make? I can sit in Accra and screenshot page 14 and send it to my people in Adan to go and cross-check that this hospital in existence. My people in Adan will not be able to have a tracker to see. Until I make us say a hard copy is very necessary. If I send the hard copy on the original basis, obi abeti me check the home ya. Inti ye pamocho. It's not ya. Thank you very much. Give us some document to hold her. Or chinebi untimi inside wetin beka chem say afi ni ye. Me tell me they say now bisa na say are they completed project or in progress. Some of them I stand still until further notice.
Yes, because I know that the wabo so kind is at a halt. I know you sign no hydro project. No body and so the same.
Yeah.
As I said, Takra didn't and so
the same.
Yes, exactly.
So Dowenya the na eko pram the nina on hold. Work is not ongoing there. What you see? So we can say kwan bi ni ya. Pokwa say the end me who say
ekoso.
And
we body from Budumburam hono.
Yes. And no ekoso. Inti ongoing projects and hotel projects and then completed projects. No, we can evaluate the MPP. And yeah, you've done this, you've done it, fine. Give us proof. Famaye, ni enkuta. Na me sumin ka say, oh, and before I adio, or my idea pa, almost 10 schools, Baku Accra, Baku Kumase. What is here?
Me too.
So it helps us. But untimin blanket say, yeah, my fine, my baby actually. Say dining hall open and go see wo school bia. My who said dining hall open and go see here. So most see school dining complete 6 classroom block, 10 blocks. They said your mokana. Let us have proof. That's all we are saying. Young guys are money. My fine. You no mundi echinye. Mama proof keke me ensu yenkuta. Na me tete. Say me fa be car. Na me ka say me ko baby to say Eastern Regional. Me do what minim so yesi school bi wa ha. So maybe some man table for say, oh yes, school no yes you wa na wa. Somebody can point and say, oh school no wa beboa. But cemetery had it will still be that story. Until not to make or change anything, no. You best wrong. They should give us a document. They said the mo green book here. I'm casting in Photoshop, no. They should try. I know say oba ye juma. Fine, there's no problem. We won't doubt it. Yen kimon kasa se bunye. Moye. Mugusuka, but mama be to hold on to. Ni aka say, oh, me ko yisi krome wa western region no. School no muka so mo esi no ma me amako hu me di ho dance here enye issue. What you say? Nti omo nye sa de ne man. Omo ye no man ya. Yeso ye betimi agina so na sa debate of why na year road infrastructure na fahin 10,000 12,000 enye ko ka biom. But
the question that maybe sir you see no say I mean, going into this election, is this how I perceive a propagated debate now? Is it going to be a mere issue, say, debate about achievement? And I mean, when a year way and a way na anye way yana. Offer graphic a one of pay daily graphic. 1.7 or 1.9 Ghanaians are idle. The question that the ultimate Ghanaian would want to ask, you know, political parties, more pragmatic measures in solving some of these things.
Mr. Speaker, going into election is the economy. Economy that's saying. Because ubisa any average person. Ubisa and say ubutobuye. Ejuma the saying. wo kono wo ba that's the same the account nyina no becomes added on if you say me ko adwuma na me kwan na nya that's a different matter na se me ni adwuma ni bi kra na che se betifie inti economy no so obotom ya odwuma ya ene wo hwe cost of living ewo Accra ha akosoro pa into the average person no ubisa say how are they surviving, how are they managing niama edin na me de say me nuanu mo MPP so won agya to mu say niama edin o kan o meka so Russia Ukraine and COVID-19 and bibi on mo de kan ho but amana mama bebre wo hoso they went through the same thing but entesa uko Cote d'Ivoire entesa uko Togo entesa but ye de ye bre but ye de ya fast wa say your problems ye wonyi nyina no COVID-19 and Russia Ukraine inti nipa no nam circle na pa we no obi bisa say anye bia scam de beto kokwa na pay and ade medi hwe food stuff are so expensive odwene ho a onti ase introwa price ekosro garden eggs inkruma price ekosro normal rice gari olonka ni nyina price ekosro me wa ye nto obi akatiem what you say inti for the average Ghanaian no cost of living are high and apa we mete say ya to petrol mu biom another 4%
ye be ben no so say
eno ni nyina no it affects the average Ghanaian because ebia Mr. Yisi say no ebia baby always say no your man allowance your man say what you say but obi oti baby no ni adwuma ana oye average make I say low class and third class average Ghanaian na oye na adwuma no a oton ade okwan wana so ote ne kiosk bi mu no onya ne sa inti ono bre sing Mr. Yisi a ote nadumo a ojina ni kakra but the average Ghanaian suffering no enjoy and it's increasing. Inti so mo bibia 2024 election is about the economy and our bottom. It is saying omunhwe no munye bibi mfa ho no munja say ayekwan ama why ekwan ama some years ago no bisa say ekwan na ebidi ana do and no bisa road we go chop and your road we go chop but today you are on it say why you acquiring 12,000.
Very well. But I say 13 after 8 hey Kessben. My main faster than be Emma's Global Link Limited for an pay one water room and pacho baby our person to quite echo around the world biano MX4 edo ebeko. The teacher said we are additionally na opese utu quite quamanane okotua wadishia so ewo no pay as I said when MX Global Link Limited for edi ensa was so also we a professional person na opese unya kwenya ekotena o man for so koye adwuma ewo ho no anope as I said when MX Global Link Limited for edi enkomo pacho one more eboa assist with study and work visa na afie one more timi aboa acquisition processes ni na no they will take you through na womo timi secure visa no ede amount and which you know opese wo koye adwuma nko anso a wo visa processes ni nyina no fasa wo ha ni nyina no ema MX Global Link Limited for na womo ebeje so ato mo bo ase aye ede amount afei wo pese wo call for sightseeing more call for tourism purposes no mpacho wo pese wo ye hotel reservation or flight ticket reservation ni nyina no womo eye bi ewo womo asoye anope se wo Kumase ene ne mpatemu a womo ewo eye asafo womo ne senate office no edi enhwene mo ana afi wo bankran so a womo White Cross Junction ewo Weja Kaswa Main Road no womo ben West Africa Deco House no na anope wa from mo na woni womo edi nkomo 0504 203401 0504 203401 and after 0535 502499 0535 502499 na wone eye MX Global Link Limited for any enkomo anope na womo ebeje wosopa Eclipse Collateral Management for other roman pacho womo ye property management company womo se anope memo wonkaye se uyobia uye japade ra waye nkrata de ato japade so a anope womo se japade nkrata no ebetimi aye adwuma ama na edisika ababego botompa de obe nyina no ene se wodin krata no eba bedan wo mo na wo mo age ahwem e de aye adwuma ma wo ebre bi a wo hia wo krata no wo mo de wade e de be ma wo afi wo businessman and a businesswoman pacho o pe loan de free bank bi oni collateral and pay eclipse say oni wo mo eni enkomo wo mo beboa ama wo collateral ma wo nso wonsa etimi account facility a wo hwehwe no omo won kran ha adenta new site Abakan street eho ana obehu wo mo fra wo mo on 0266999020 0266999020 and after 0302551877 0302551877 na when Eclipse collateral management for any enkomo anopay womo ebejo so na womo timi aboa yepa Baremra Georgia yisi so na say ye di enkomo yi anopay we are told say fuel prices echo up by 4% enti oko pumps anopay year ubehu the changes aba diesel any petrol and kasa ni nyina no ebo ni mu peja say about 4% and increment aba betoso. Now the question is that SSS ebi a depreciation of our currency, the Ghanaian cedi, as I say ama eniema buomo aba beye die mo apeja say. Is it Baremra so that mean on this? I mean 5 months to election still na no fu obo air question.
The way they say President Kufuor can 12,830 kilometers updated road construction. I don't know. And I did also mean meaning the entire man booklet be then be your digital era. Yeah, digitalized people, computer era, internet, be our half a ball, and you call. Performance tracker and the
performance tracker more deleted
original honum life into upgrading as it goes on. Then you kind 12,000 we before a year and the 11,974 in a year. It is say I do 12,830 upgrading into a live feed so maybe also I be an inputs authentication now here we take it out and put the correct one in there. Into a live as we go on. You bet me about centrum we be or maybe I say 7 kilometers, but now the actual kilometers here 13 kilometers. Not 7 until you upgrade it to the 13 because contractor na you get it into a live feed. Those are the things I hear. Yes, the markets, deregulated market, right, honorable speaker. The world price of crude, very key. The taxes built up, another key component in price determination, and definitely the exchange rates depreciation. And it's my 3 key ones in a factor into the pricing of fuel. Ghana Hanum. In a deregulated market, as and when fuel world price no cost ra. Affected the pricing and exchange rates so affected the pricing into I say piling deregulated market as and when those indices change or indicators change yes adjustment and they say this 4% price adjustment.
Yes, but that is where our drivers any more problem because say increment eba the presumptions are that motum factors now boss is here ama increment aba yet the economic situation the average Ghanaian driver go through mon consider and the increment beba yet say driver ni kasa person to na cash in tiade mu then the Ministry of Transport has issues with it. The question is that, automatically, as a full on the cost, it is expected, say, the average transport fares, cost. Hereby, affected the general conditional living of the Ghanaian people. And the situations, how should it be managed? Especially in an era, you are receiving a lot of backlash for the difficulties and challenges in the economy.
No, yeah, that's it. When you say the factors are your price, lorry fare, and your fuel and the cost of spare parts, the tires, the other factors, maintenance work, and I factored into it, and some were determined. And two, there's a standing agreement between the transport operators and the Ministry of Transport. Say there should be a cumulative increase of 10% or more. And sign or mobile price adjustment. That's a standing a gentleman's agreement. And yeah, said law being the eye. And this is a standing agreement. No, maybe yes, 4% we in a speaker. 4% we ABR fee. The last time our transport increase, fare increase by it's a 4-way back when they do 10% or more there. The ombesia no my price adjustment kakra. But a new year there waving off for now. That's a standing agreement in the tier. But when my argument for transport operators many times, severally. The last one year by there was disagreement in the transport operators front. If you are going to prove to force increase in a GPRT force there be the ways how we know. Media can say yes. Obia ordinary speaker, I could talk the amo bisu on kind. In first wall painting or yes, I'm a boy. So Bob is on the 12 so could and no man also almost suit me maximizing the returns on the investment. And this a corner de bia say or nujina home meanwhile every other thing around him cost. Not just only fair to the transport owner and operator. So when a honor dear me feels I was here say this 4% and also yentimi nkasa sabi baby I do no 4% in yentum because omo import to fuel no so ba omo OMC so also almost so it me break even nya profit then just say 10 be omo me the oil fuel na ba because in spite of the global challenges in Ghana yanko who said there's fuel shortage in Ghana Fortunately, Nina tells you the prudent management of the economy is part of the challenging issues. I want to tembia, Ediane waha tembia, fuel or call fuel station, obinya, always a price changes, and NMA way. And a business people, transport owners, they prefer so binya for call binya fuel the iron juma than say obekwa unya fuel crowd. Of course. Now we're a businessman, I won't pay the fluidity of the business. I'll say tembia ne el koso. Yes, since I'll be parking car, no, not driver TFA.
They are telling you, spare parts in the war air game.
Yes.
Now, full prices and so cost. What it means is that you man no mu no kran no mu nya.
Oh, I said, yeah, do not much negotiation. Budget. Hey, speaker, to be honest with you, some of these transport operators, PROs, so what I interview,
yes.
Brilliance are they call in the computation of the thing. It makes us whoa. I thought me feel that they don't appreciate detailed nuances, no. But say no kind spare parts we with the bar no aggregation no manti based on that no feel so 12% and ebe boano. You get it? And or the understanding negotiating table with the transport ministry. Not just say at the end of the day they come into an agreed position, win-win situation for the people, the consumer and government, and then for the transport owner. And yes, we can many issue be on that because price of spare parts cost. Yes, and things are tough. Must say the DDP no money in ama IMF arrangement definitely meet all the benchmarks and the third tranche is being released. Have
impact now the $350 million.
Definitely.
And only a third tranche. Impact in any because the value of the CD is still the same, even though one more. At this basis cannot add your money. I hate the account. That is what we are made to believe. But the question is that impact what here for feel the cash inflows of the dollar are say. And what is really happening?
That's how we do dollar organ hanum.
Exactly the point. But the promise is that dollar no eba. I mean, CD no be stabilized. Because microphones say the bebre.
No, say basa na push ecosystem no ma then yanom bi so akọ ni nyina de ko baby baby I mean person me body you get it enti yanso ye manage as we speak your treasury reserve is about 6.6 billion meboa as we speak right now by the time President Mahama a few of his now 6.1 billion. And from before Ebedu 6.6, your FAFI 6.1 and pushed it to about 9.2 billion reserves. And crisis by as our bars to say it was 6.6. And no can show the value of the CD, because reserves are depleting more. It will affect the because I had demand supply dichotomy. And no can and I say IMFCK bar. The impact is also felt by a gradual Bank of Ghana. As I say, I mean, say why regulatory process apart from gold for oil, we no say or they be regulate the releases or by in the third quarter of this year for importers of crude. About $120 million or about 20 million every fortnight, which means 2 weeks we are releasing $20 million for the importers of crude to regulate the market to make dollar available to them. And also to me, I can't be in a CD no bet me stabilize it because import mark the open market and compete for dollars with the rest of us. And also where Bank of Ghana monetary policy management processes stabilize way. But once there's a little depreciation, the impact will be felt on the pump attendants.
Now I was sending me a message, quite intriguing. Na a new policy or say Bank of Ghana I introduce you to the banks to handle people with forex accounts. Okay, now he says good morning Mr. Speaker, was sending me a message Bank of Ghana the banks I say we wish to inform you that we will be updating charges on forex accounts and related services from 23rd July 2024. Please refer to the tariff guide on our website and visit your nearest branch or contact your relationship manager for further details. Now, he goes further to break it down. Also, Bank of Ghana has introduced a new policy. All foreign accounts will be charged a 0.3% on all forex accounts. And this is what the person is saying. So they say, one more a war dollar account, any other foreign currency account, Bank of Ghana be charge interest on those particular accounts. What it means is that would create your account now do seek so whether for trade purposes or whatever. Bank of Ghana be jisika be the free so. And he feels it is not the right thing to do as at now. I mean, a quick one on that. It is related to forex.
But banks being so have been directed to halt opening new forex accounts. Meaning, some banks have been.
But is this the best way of ensuring you see the best stabilizer now?
Well, any means be a Bank of Ghana monetary policy direction a bit me abuama to stabilize CD. We are all for it. So no feel say that is the way.
It is more discouraging for a way into trade. So what me forex account?
Oh, there be is not so. So BBS.
But I mean, depositing me sick now, but charging me interest was one. The question is that I will not be encouraged to do it.
Yes, I know the policy issue behind the brain behind he say charge because me this kind of 2 or me expect is all be
yeah,
but all be charging me for opening having a forex account there. I'm 2 kind of forex accounts. I've forgotten but you heard the detailed basis for it. Business person I will be for transactional purposes. I don't see because I went to them for some time. Or move at the Akofano as Handiaba. Say man, I may decide to my open my account to keep it to keep that forex in that account. Business wise, I don't know why Bank of Ghana feels or say me interest for keeping my money in forex because as I been discouraging for I will then decide, say, me change the forex, no, I mean, the acotomen pass. So instead of keeping it in the bank, cash flows way in the banking system, no, I monitored. So, and yes, people will then resource, me or 100,000 be me go change into dollars. Now me dollars now me the akoto the sheet briefcase move or men pass. Yeah, it's not the best, but me name details surrounding why almost some person taxi. Because maybe under President Ma, there was something relating to that. It will be a dollar counter. And we rose against it. I think the government withdrew that. And I don't know if a similar thing still on person. I don't know how it's going to encourage the control and monitoring of the dollars in the economy.
It is only half after 8. I heard Kessben 92.9. We are live on Kessben TV, DSTV, so channel 364, Go TV, channel 121. Your numbers is 055-059-6929, 055-056-7929, and no air text lines are there. I got to mommy ain't you on this. That Penya was saying, and we drop bruta and no paying any in fact, say we could be account, Obi what one would be for purposes of traveling. Obi or Honsua will be because Ebia or pay account no Ebia tuya for the medical treatment near there. Then Bank of Ghana introduces a policy by saying, you are going to pay a certain percentage of interest for opening a forex account. When you're so much happy, engine I was sending a sound message. Mamintio, Titi.
Speaker, I don't want to delve too much into the banks na say current account personal and our company bosome so a yebeto COT yebeto internet charge yebeto omoteniama in percentages as per the deposit you have in there
in the account
as per what you have there and omodetio. I know of a woman I think about 3 months ago almost about 800 Ghana cedis because of the depositor at an account as a monthly charge, and she just grew mad because on TSC what I say banks na your money. That's why I don't want to go there. We started the basis of this argument on fuel. Say ene fuel na edaseng pumps na increase mami nuat eji to mu say enyo mo na international market deregulation ye nyina ya ji atum say that's what we're going to run, but krum ha na yewo deregulation nyina the fundamental of petrol pricing is the forex rate a United States dollars. Amanone omuntu petrol mu yentu petrol mu amanone, but I had your matum yentum. Oh please yentu petrol mu ewa amanone. But IMF conditions ni been say Ghana for say at times they said ye ref fee. IMF conditions say every 3 months IMF share Ghana said yetia omo pe adie bia Ghana for nyina betimi tua eto afa ho. Baku ye electricity, baku ye water, baku ye fuel. Every 3 months bia se would what drink anywhere near to former. Every 3 months bia omutum. And the reason is pesika ediekotua kana yede bosia na yede abo Ghana no. Inti we na I increase no. So okay, I said about a week ago and a half no, water and electricity also cost.
Yeah, that was it began on 1st of July.
Good. A standard practice. September ebesa akosoro. December ebesa akosoro. Inti no ewo ho. But fuel the end there. $1 no. You kromo na Dr. Bauma Dukanje say if the fundamentals are there and the exchange rate expose you. And then dollar as at yesterday it was 15.7.
Okay.
The pound is 20 cedis.
Say.
Yes, the pound is 20 cedis. Check now. The euro as at yesterday was 16.7. 16.7. And so-called omo nyansa a ometumi ebu o mani nyina no. Obodi yefi abedu 16.7 $1 ejina 15.7 pound 20 cedis plus no 20.3 no ubebisa say nipa na omo ne buy omo so ye economic whiskey or bad dollar no be chen the key na my IGP ama na ejina no den na dollar na rise because whatever we are computing on fuel today no you see or te him say dollar no 5 cedis ye nto fuel 15 cedis say dollar no 10 cedis ye nto fuel 15 cedis ebeba form but dollar no ene kosro into BDCs no omudi fuel ne ba no they are always pegging their price based on the current forex rate into rates the air kosro de bia no because me tie Duncan the chamber of friend is saying Dankanamwa.
Okay.
Me tie no he said the dollar is rising hence they have to increase the petrol because I'm pegging within some window so window no chem now still dollar they rise here then they are forced to increase the rate of petrol and now the price of petrol and minioti hey onimpa say dollar near 10 cedis because oh yes stabilize the economy full on the better so automatically but the dollar is still going up into so bidding is sika akofa fuel abagana na ono de ba no wo charging at that dollar rate or then tomao at a cheaper rate. It's impossible. Into a year or mine, those who are running the economy, no, and no more running the bad because dollar no a journey still, pound no a journey. Into a new journey no, eba affected be beer. You nyas you dim krumu so onya to petrol bu say cream. The okofa ni nioma efi dwabo so abeton wo your friend saying agbobulushi no. Kai de beba no. Saka no so the petrol no be there e beto so or the transport to so pe na je ne boa eden intro aboa eden intro abako 5 cedis kra you obi ehun kai tomatoes bako 5 cedis obi ehun kai meko edu ye ton no 10 cedis obi ehun kai what you say na we nyina no obi bisa say nipa no ton ne fault na there be enyo no so ne fault because almost say car transport fare no akosoro ni bo akoko fare dedua na fi kroma ba no efi enrebo ndi aba no watum into atum on no so offer aka no there be on so dey ato edua no ba ba den abeton no so e no so den eton into fuel no there until aban betimi agina ho stabilize and reduce the rate of dollar no fuel no there like ebe kosoro still ena egusu eko agro first na 10 and about 12 ye de kakra and now me no ka say me say enra rate minimum rate it was 15.7
as a general na pumps ni be 14.3 it be a 14.36
I'm talking about dollar.
Yes, I'm also talking about the fuel crown at the pump. So what it means is that an pay say 14.3 crown a gallon of fuel no
14.92
14.9 I'm using the average because average, you know, frames where your name. Frames where your name. I'm sorry.
From say, frag oil name.
Exactly. 64 cedis, 35 pesos. That is a gallon. Quite an interesting one.
Yeah. It's high, but we can't do anything. I mean, that's what say. Somebody would prefer say, obeko filling station, fuel ne boy din obeto no saa semfu ali ni ho but what dwen adwuma oye ne ho da bi undwen no so de ho se wo fan krofo efi madi na aba circle ebia na 2 series ma 2 petrol mo ama na 3 series 50 pesos no what dwen ho se ono so petrol no oto no ne master na okoye sales ama na enwumre no sales se no be ya ama no ne master no so otisi ya 2 petrol mpe ono so be ya den ebetum inti it's the managers of the economy and omunye ejumani ye. Omun bomodin say, oh yes. If the dollar is dropping, if the dollar drops, Mr. Speaker, say dollar need drop here. Full obey drop. And one the basis of
for
the
everything. My main kind messages in the Bina Yentuasudin Combo. Good morning, Speaker. Since our independence, only Nanado and the NPP government has failed all their promises. Let's vote against them and bring 24-hour economy. John Mahama to rescue Ama Ghana. Gizo, Edway Free, Chifu Praso, Anna Ebaye. Gizo, thank you for a message. I would free Chifu Praso, Eddie Abba. We say, I'm Emmanuel. Good morning, Speaker. Please, how is the recruitment exercise going for now in the various security agencies? Emmanuel is asking that from a year. Cape Coast. Ima, thank you. I think there no more be important, right? There were publications that were more fan for in the graphics. I mean, somewhere last week. I said, why the NPP man is joking? Ahmed Edway, if we meme the buy, is he joking? I don't think the AEC is joking. Or any brab.
Some people think yeah. What I say?
So
the giggling and the laughing make someone say, no, papa. That's Sanos not here.
Yes, and you see boom fu.
But for somebody a serious matter, a serious matter about horse.
I don't bet you see the better pressure move. I don't see more. This one says that good morning, Speaker. Abosokan project is ongoing. Now you can go with your cameras to see for yourself. Okay, thank you for giving us the heads up. Abosokan project in the day we'll go and find out for ourselves. Now, say a course one. I'm a poor mefa Azad Kofi. This one. Good morning, Speaker. Massive work done. Nanado Bawumia told us in 2016 that we don't eat roads and other infrastructural projects. It's economy that matters. By the time they were done, they are now saying the dollar to C. By the time they were saying that the dollar to CD ratio was 4 Ghana cedis, and that your dollar to CD ratio is now 16 cedis. But yet, you are preaching of good roads and good infrastructural projects. This is a mere fallacy. Fanasco sent in that one from Eye Techiman. Fanasco, thank you for a message. Good morning, Speaker. The NDC man is being lazy in his approach by requesting for hard copies of work done by the Akufo-Addo government. What prevents him from going to the site to verify for himself? I seem to agree with you. And Obeka said we said on the same question. Said the Uncle project location to go see for himself. Opari is sending this one from Suhum. Or say all the increasing we are seeing is not governmental, is our attitude as citizens that create all these problems for us. Those working at our banks are the problem for the dollar. We have turned everything in this country to politics. This is what we will see. I beg the NPP government, they should do something to change the economy because grounds are not good for us. Speedy recovery to myself. Speedy recovery to you too. We wish you the best. Obatampa, you sent in that one from Suhum Protozo Awochiano. Thank you for a message. Mamin Kaiwe na afemembra me panel. So good morning, Mr. Speaker. John Dramani Mahama can't debate Dr. Bawumia on his blatant lies, lack of credibility, and monumental failure of managing our economy. Ghanaians can't afford 1 meal per day due to unprecedented level of hardship and difficulties under a non-performing party NPP. Happy birthday to my dear friend and brother Boafo Kwejo Desmond, aka Mad Lion Ahafo. Hidiem Anna Ode Eno Efri. Kwame Appiah, thank you for a message out there. Bano pay Medase Papa Kwame. This one says that good morning, Kessben and Speaker. This is Valerie from a year. Dansuman, God bless you for your good works. Valerie, thank you for a message, Anope. We say Mahama wobedi your mind so pen enti again I was also aba PBM. He should give us a break. Thank you for a message, This one says that okay, I had a buffer, but I mean, kind last one way not member. This one says that Gifty, you are sending this, or say I'm gifted from Sechere Kumewu district. NPP shouldn't say anything about free SHS because in some senior high schools, a lot of the students are suffering for food stamps. Even the student who completed SHS not long ago, not getting work to do, and so forth and so on. How does the free SHS benefit them? How do you educate a man and let him go hungry? I think you see, will answer that question for you. Thank you for your message. We say, good morning, Speaker. The Ghanaian voter will not vote on the lies and whatever falsehood the NPP peddles. The real economy is our pocket. What can 50 Ghana cedi buy for us? And how our marriages are going? The NPP must know. We are unable to give out chop money to our wives, and that is how bad situations are. Sonny, thank you for your message. Easy?
Yes, me. 2016, no, what me chop money, no. What me? It's part of all the crisis.
And say 50 Ghana cedi and come baby.
Oh yeah, no, me trying as 50 cedis come baby. It's challenging, difficult. Obian rule out. But the rate, yeah, me can be about rate of depreciation. Me can your mammy and say be your debt situation, very important. And before President Kufuor Fiu, na yeka $8.1 billion. Ofiu okoye minia Professor
$9 billion.
No, dollars. 9.5 billion in Ghana cedis. Yes, at the exchange rate of 1.12. That's it. And Professor Mills Mahama Ekono, your debt no koye $29 billion. Inti na just ade about $21 billion. And wo the account Professor Mills ne John Mahama. But yaka say your debt here $51 billion. And I just say, yabe added $22 billion,
which is over 650.
Yes, 658 billion. Yes, in dollar terms. Yes, in dollar terms, added 22 billion. Obi added 21 billion. On also said 22. In spite of the exogenous factors and co. Yemra in the exchange rate depreciation. Rate, Speaker, and only the way I will determine. Yes, but me a nominal figure and its impact and co. But me,
you know, that we always have
debt to GDP analysis. Me have debt to GDP analysis. I mean, me catch us. I mean, me a mathematician.
Of course, but George, I still answer the reality. The reality is the nominal figure.
Yeah, no, you must compare to the GDP size of the economy. And no, can trust how they cut 10 cedis. And yeah, every other cut 10 cedis, but so much a man 100 cedis. And to that 10 cedis, or Tiffy life goes on. But okay, they cut 10 cedis, but so me, yeah, man 1 cedi. And there's 10 cedis, no bunicom. It's not debt to GDP computation, important. So, and depreciation. Professor Mills time, 37% depreciation in the first term. John Mahama 55% depreciation of the cedi to the dollar. By your first term, 26% depreciation of the cedi to the dollar. Nanado's first term. Current one depreciation about 63%. And 55 and 63 with all the exogenous factors and the world heavyweight credit downgrading. What's a credit rating?
COVID-19
Russia don't weigh.
I know you're aware that COVID-19 brought a lot of dollars.
Oh, only 1 billion buyer. You didn't support all the people. But the support, it was there. But IMF World Bank open my scan for budget support because we started to report for almost 1 year. Na teacher foko at fie wo mu school ko chade na utio muka for 1 year. What are you talking about? Productivity. What is the impact on productivity? Etienne na man anado kan say sabi yenim kwan ya yebetimi ade obi asabi wa frim ase abati ase for asase so be economy no ehiti ya yenim kwan be san dia begina ne nan so eno ne yenam kwan no so a ye So, and those are the issues. What's here, Ghana for Etiasia. But
organized labor,
yes, and no credit, say depreciation, exchange rate issues. Mean yeah, and no credit. June, not crude barrel. Yes, $79 because they say about $85.
What is hitting July, you right now? No, issues of the economy.
Yes.
And when are you resolving?
And
who is really in charge of resolving the economy?
No, the finance ministry and Bank of Ghana, all of them are working on it. Exchange rate depreciation issues because credit rating agencies, they are going to upgrade Ghana.
As at last week, not Ghana, and so age in a junk state.
Yes, CAA we no trade. Yes, but now they are going to upgrade Ghana's rating status because the DDP successfully. That's very important and worthy of note. It is on the record. Remember, it's good. Labor unions, I'm happy so I'm call off. Look, me I've been in a deep throat a year. I say the 60% we it was internationally competitive and open. And speaker,
yes,
maybe a net contributor.
Yeah.
Now for 14 continuous years. 5 major hotels in Ghana, which is net investment, and make it loss.
Do you still stand by those defenses? Because it looks as if it's an argument.
No, maybe and make it losses. Now we say there's no way to get investment. I mean, one. Into whatever it is, it's not over. They said they want to meet and they are calling for the dissolution of the board and all that. And then I at the table and the CEO should resign. So then
maybe it cutting because it looks as if the interest is shifting from selling the shares to the point I feel the more the attention they call board and the managing director
my tier organized labor and it's a good point. I'm saying all the thieving issues that were pronounced regarding SNIT. Or Siaka. In fact, me PRO for organized labor or can say almost 300 CDs a month. No cry. It's time I'm better negotiation, and I agree with her. So yes, will be a pension 300 CDs a month.
But only a determinant on contribution.
And the truth is, you take 60% of your
highest contributions.
Yeah, the average of the 60% is what they give to you at the end of the day. So who contribute to and making sure say who contribution you good, who employers each year who see can. But finally, me feel say a progress.
Because one more pay changes.
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
With the monthly stipends, let me put it that way.
Yeah.
As Senate each year to contributors. Now you upgraded with the list. What it means is that the percentage that you are the mass Senate and the Becosro, and only by regulation. As I say, NPR Act, amended 13.5. Okay, Senate Becca chose about 11% of that contribution about one more. It be echo into NHIS levies. More any idea. And Senate the say about 11%. Then what it means is that the level of contribution and the Babe must say.
Oh no, there's other ways because still almost 60% no man is part of the ways. Organized labor for say and can change management and so on. You get it. It is say almost on table. That's part of the negotiation. The alternatives to make the hotels profitable. And this idea okay. Almost increasing the percentage, but there's administrative cards because
I'm just saying it because
I'm happy say SNIT management, organized labor, and other stakeholders, but nothing near the way for. But I support that there should be a strategic investment
for the hotels.
Yeah, for the hotels to make them profitable. Because they say we call Elmina Beach Resort. So I used to go there weekends to swim and all that. But it's some way. So more money, a serious investment. Ridge Royal, very solid investment. So I was see a mom Busua. obia, you know, away from home. We can hide out. Nice place. Nice to say patronage ni no man enye good. Yeah, it's a strategic investor. So management changes so. Yeah, we see the last one speaker. So management honors yeah when you guys are gonna what I for management people be and why I mean a chief for yeah JJJ.
Very well. But remember GT should have been here. GT mami here.
Yeah. What time am I boy?
Oh, me mouse 6 to 7 minutes.
Okay.
Maybe 2 minutes.
Me pacho yeah on the grounds of organized labor. Ye nyina nim say organized labor e de omo ni amato form sa na emwa. But to be who say me say omo ne aban akasa in many ways na omo entie.
Okay.
But me gidi say omo de
Communist president
yeah ni nyina still they were against it, but still omo your margin said they will still proceed and ne yada nyame say omo ye omo kaka omo kakra no where aban etie de omo mpese omo ye no omo mpese omo ye no nti in a way no we'll see say it is not a bad thing for them to go on strike. Me pacho ma me fa we enfem me te say me nuana e ka say they still need a strategic investor. We all agree that is if it is true that the hotels are suffering or the hotels are dying. But land grabbing ewo krum has a sian. A dosu dodo. Ni nyina ka obi. Land grabbing na dosu. Because land grabbing a issue. Should be a Labadi Beach Hotel see. The land there alone is something else. Opposite Labadi Beach Hotel is the trade fair.
Yeah.
The Mr. Speaker, so we catch us say mental hospital asylum down. They are relocating, they are selling it Ubejedi.
They are selling the land.
Yes, Ubejedi.
Oh no.
So we catch us say children's park to the land. It's on the verge of sale Ubejedi.
And then if you are Sutherland Park.
Yes.
No.
Say obi catch us say yeah, so we catch us say prison service there be me pa.
Oh yes,
prison
opposite
service
police hospital.
Thank you.
And also the Maakye.
So we catch us say Buster home kososwa and also beka den and also go gafre be boa
Maakye.
Nigeria High Commission residence ya demolish and also ye baby amemete. It's 5 minutes walk from me. Laboni. So maybe you want to see ShopRite no one.
Yeah.
Opposite ShopRite. Judges. Supreme Court judges or more bungalows. I hear because of the development around them, it's gone. Because you see 10 floors next to ShopRite. Oko ShopRite, adjacent to ShopRite, obi see apartment or almost 10 floors. So omu dem ho na apartments na I can imagine say yawe yisia sorry anapa ne ninka ode tawo labo ni mu a obegina ne balcony. Somebody from 10 floors can look into the judges bungalows. Into be say town and country planning na corner saying say judges be omote no you see apartments say wo mo nchen a 10 floors high. So people would be in their rooms and be looking into the judges' houses. It's not accepted anywhere.
Judges. And the same thing also na Yashema baby and na vice president resident in enclave in Munso.
And also, police hospital.
Away office in the
world. Yes, you are talking about cantonments, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Ewo police cantonments police station.
Police station Echiwa.
All that place is gone. Yeah, trade fair. Ukfa trade fair ne. Omwa ye kwan e dia fa trade fair ni inside. They've graded and they've done a layout of the trade fair. And assassin or more air chiche. It's unfortunate. You haven't gone to trade fair.
Trade fair.
Because look, that is my constituency.
Yeah, that is your constituency. Because about trade fair, the last thing I remember was I think it's the last year or last 2 years. Yes, President Echo Dubai Trade Fair. I mean Dubai Expo, no, and he came to tell us Womuenya strategic investors. I mean,
state of the nation this year.
Trade fair no redevelopment.
7 years.
It's the state of the nation address.
7 years.
Now they've gotten the power.
You remember the media guy no go bubu in the office no?
Yeah.
How many years from bubu the office no? Or bringing the office down like the project was going to start tomorrow.
They say
Me see, trade fair you can pass through trade fair to Chado. So there's a street. Oh my, quite the afifem. So you've been there a long time. That's my area, me cattle.
Oh my, say
Their streets. No, 3rd Street through the trade fair to Chado. They have patched. They've patched.
When you shoot traffic lights,
you can go through there to Chado to Zenith. I'm giving you
straight
to Zenith. There's a street in front of Zenith now receiving trade fair from the back. This is where I live in Tipika.
So it means
what trade fair you try say strategic investor.
Yes.
What the crime if a back gate? I'm acquiring the copy. What are you talking about?
Find the facts about.
What am I talking about? And then I mean, show me to Laboni. Who do Laboni Junction? Kelewele Junction. First and second bungalows. No. No. Those bungalows were for government officials in ministries and department agencies. For Salisbury,
Salisbury.
They are building private properties. You see, who said that twice as we see 4 apartments?
Yeah, redevelopment, cantonments.
No, it's not cantonments. No.
Cantonments.
No. Also, I'm talking about opposite Osu Children's Home. I'm talking about opposite Osu Children's Home. Opposite Osu Children's Home. People are in the houses and then they just sack them.
This is the old trade fair.
Yes.
They say no see a track on your tomb.
Point them.
A Coco Piers.
Zenith.
I'll go.
Yes,
video now.
Where old footage?
Where this is the frontage.
Let me show you. First, Ura trade fair from the eastern side, western side now.
Okay.
Ura from the western side now. There was a first gate. I come maybe another portrait. There be undu pavilion so. Maybe a portrait family one. It goes straight. So over trade fair there's a washing bay there. There's a washing bay behind the trade fair. I could pay her. There's a street there. Oba is 768 acres.
Yes.
It's 768 acres.
It's not for anybody.
It's not for everybody. It's not for anybody.
Trade fair.
Mami, let me finish.
Finish up now, young commentator.
Tessie shooting range is on the verge of gone. Yes. La Wireless behind the AU village.
Is it redevelopment?
What do you mean by what is redevelopment? Say ya. No,
redevelopment.
Look. I am just talking about land grabbing.
But I'm coming. Redevelopment.
Yes.
I mean, it looks as if it's not open. Ghana for crime session.
They are doing KOB anymore.
Because from 37.
Yes.
Okay.
To Opebia House.
DVLA to Opebia.
It's gone.
Mostly Airport City Extension. Okay.
Yeah.
As I speak to you, Ufri Aviation Social Center. Eba wenima Babedru Airport baby I'm Magdan Aviation when the opposite. And what development cost
police bus no.
And I'm extending
redevelopment.
It's one in charge. One is
send their partnership. Redevelopment. Who new facelift. I police bus. We live there before.
Wouldn't be a shame. Wouldn't be a shame. Say yes, someone mobile radio bet na kasa. Na munye bi anke be me de. But mu be kakeke munye bi. Ye di someone funu de bia.
Investment.
You come to defend what you do not benefit.
Redevelopment. Very important.
And people come to defend. We are aware of that.
Yes, so
but that's what you're talking about. It's my constituency.
Yes, so what's the problem?
Yeah, grow for you away that you the grabbing in my constituency is unprecedented. It's unprecedented.
Now what I'm even receiving.
One full acre.
What I'm receiving right now, no, and it's a prison there directly. Maybe a prison headquarters.
Who is going to sell?
But you are just justifying moving police to Kwabena, and I'm telling you, prisons has also gone like that.
Exactly, but
prison service, maybe a barracks the one. Yes,
prisons there. I'm told 300 as we speak.
Yeah.
Over 300 structures, and there was so.
Okay.
Now the private developer, no, I'm told say see additional 60. Okay, unit of houses for the redevelopment, and from 300 to 360. Now, I face I said that can you are no person obey no idea. I mean, this is the information.
Are they empty bare lands?
These are not bare lands. I'm telling you, said there are 300.
You don't understand what you're saying.
And what's that?
Say old structure.
Old structures.
So he's going to build apartment. He's going to build 360 houses or apartments for those who are in existence there. He could choose to build high rising on a small plot, and then the rest is for him.
Of the land is for him. That is what I'm getting.
No, there's that deal going on in a lot of places.
It is going on at the level.
Why didn't they do say? Why didn't they do?
Baby, I had to build 20 apartments. Per block, 20. On my building 5.
So,
for government. One is for the investment.
I have a feeling this land grabbing you are in Cantonment.
No.
Debbie Betuding.
No.
Some years ago, you think of voting. They say foreign affairs.
Who pays? Speaker. And I'm encouraged. Okay, it's not a bad idea.
The development in Labad.
That 1 acre, we have about 6 families more.
Do you know where my constituency starts from? My constituency starts from ShopRite, from Tetekwashi, all the way to police headquarters, down to Dankwa Circle. That's my constituency.
Is that not
There's an incumbent NDC candidate. That's your candidate. You people should stop grabbing our land and stealing and selling for yourself.
Thank you. Titi Kateno is a member of the NDC. And then Georgia, you see, is a member of the New Patriotic Party's communication team. Gentlemen, St. Louisa local rice. St. Louisa local rice. And you got your made local rice. And what Jamaica so. I don't pay, but you won't pay. And the Ania will be the announce your end. Nah, it tastes good to party. But you St. Louisa local rice and I don't pay me come for the amount. And it is a wood here, man. We hear rice. And the idea, no pay, but you want Sanka. St. Louisa local rice. And also, the papa, where you direct from the farms. Can you have one or two more boys? You do a mono. I am more Juma, and I feel you did the April. And you should tell Louisa local rice. Fire or fried rice, or jollof rice, or assorted fried rice. Rice balls, much running in a so the correct pa, never more in the idea. And St. Louisa local rice, as I said, what you mean, Eddie. But the more pretty restaurant in Mamma San Kebbi, and they open to do more to a tower. As I said, when it's St. Louisa for Eddie, come on. Now, one more man to do more, not once what to me to be a quackotompa. I don't pay when it's in Louisa any income on 0277 452742 0277452742. Now when you want money income on 0545 0546 242343 0546 242343. Not when it's in Louisa any income. But you're probably quiet Obeko again. La Paz, I just in the echo bag, and then you speak to them. One bejo so brutal. Bayport savings and loans for that rubber. I don't pay Bayport. Your future is now. Now one more show crime pass. Yeah, who you be? I don't patch. Yes, you can crack. na that just empty when you be there to charge you I pay big pot to send more money na min ka send the same kid go more cover Bayport fixed deposit investment at the bank and pay baby fixed deposit investment account with Bayport savings alone. Now for we see kind of betumo. Now for what we do in our best in cognac and I say, one negotiating interest and for so as I say about we see kind of now we see kind of yeah, you man now we more home at the amount. And pay what you see kind of betumo so baby and some so means here and as I feel back one Bayport to form the treat you nice and bad. And if but your had your haircut to be Usika near safe and I pay speak to Bayport savings and loans. That one more wow to maximize the benefit on your investment. I'll pay your trusted source and your Bayport savings and loans. One more daroma and I'll pay get inspired and get attractive interest at Ebeboa with you full payment and your rest assured. Together with your principal and the interest and bear accrue the amount at the lapse of maturity period, you know, but I won't be to your BBI at the amount. You're here and say, we're more notice, so we hear Osika, but I won't be to your idea at the amount. And I'll pay one Bayport for any income on 0245 153283, 0245 153283, and now for 0263 007 922, 0263 007 922. But your Bayport branch BM one of them. Now, when you want money income, one cry, how we call Kokomlimli ATTC school no and chain what Ubenya Bayport office can see about Copa or that when you want wedding come up. But Johnson. Now, Format Institute of Media Studies at Daroma. I don't pay one more say entity papa, but just you who know any name there. I want some Jumaya, I don't pay when it's a pass over your video. As I said, when a format for a dean come on now back, not over for form, no, and maybe we now, format for a promise of 70% practical. That one more than 30% theory at the source of the amount. Open say, obey your permanent one some change you may be there. But a Format Institute of Media Studies, and as I said, we do any extra. And what you know, but you would see me, Jumane Dada. Nanso, when you are building criteria, and pay when you are moving from away. Now, one bedroom, so 0549 655 649. 0549 655 649. Only one money income now one bedroom. So, but drop on which I one more South Odoko, Aliu Mahama Road, no eso. Now, I feel only one more edit for film match. Right in the boldness out of view. 11 after 9. My best brain for action. Na me ma wo mo akaba. When you are to say, best brain for here. We want to be a microphone. It's in the zone. You want to be at that's right. I feel the baby, but come. But that's it. I don't pay my income.
Mr. Speaker, Mitchell now Mattia for so I will hear no pay. Send be a canon. Say, open so to and chance papa pa ma obadia. A basement boom kwan bits my boy more to chance papa night. Amaba. Indian san say, did he kind pa a basement books are did he kind naka de wajiatum. Sansona na king kind and chances of emrepa. As a month, last week, much of BC New Year. Ha. Because answer on which be seen no, me showing up was obi bia person BC no, uncle to basement book. Na a mom control BC na be there and say, obi o to obi o sian ye nkwade. Sa BC on your day. Unfairly. If you say, and then my as 2 year no, who co basement book moi, ubenya be bree day. Ewum. Enti. So also war form 2 from 1 also then I watching. We are saying primping abede or to be. Now also it's about now prepare we ama won so exam say doing him. Mr. Speaker and ye ba be share mass and we book 5. Sisi akwa no ne mo mia ho okostro party because nemba so usua no so mu ye dey emu mia. And I'm say mu mia nti den na I saw ye and ye ba be share o see ye intro from 1 up to 1 million. On say more than power. Aha. Nenso a bed then na bofra no wetime den e di say adwumen. So betime dia bibia your rules den
Ewo
ho and he said obetime ayen kama pa so the rules near den adwuma and the same betima boa bofra no motimi ayen kakra kakodu sa abre no why fe o hase your ones your tens your hundreds your thousands your 10,000 your 100,000 your 1 million say no be si atro no e bi efri hi ko si hi na wetimi aboa ma ohun kwa vaso dey atro the rules ni bi ni say so hwe ones say ya because say one digit pay na efri hi ko si hi omo say if you 1 up to 9 once
okay
afi ye ko tens no tens so if he ene ko si hi and so 2 digits
okay
if it 10 up to 99 tens 100 in so if he ene ko si hi and so 3 digits if 100 up to 999 and 100 no afi ye ko 1000 so 4 digits 1080 equasi 1000 equasi 9999 that's when 1000 in esi if you got 10,000 and say 5 digits 10,000 up to 999,999 and so obenya honum if you about 100,000 on say mu dey e mu pija and so obenya 6 digits. And so 100,000 up to 999,999. And you won't say, what she said in na come my day. I'm marble frano. Or come before so betron. I feel in Western day a come. And he said, Abofrano, send was actually way ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 100,000. I feel 1 million or as a million econo. I have 7 negates. And you won't say, on se fi ha me kwa ha me fi ha me kwa afi wasayen example ahoro bebre I bitima boa bofram why dey etime bie na dwemu yi pa do share example ahoro bebre na den e wa ha sei no afi woni e figures no oba wesen so ayi na den aba ko befa so be den obetro no because abofra no enyi no na emu ye den emu ye du it is also side diagram fe bi o ha sei e o dai chem ones, tens, hundreds, thousand, 10,000, 100,000. Afi 1 million. Was sign diagram for fair Friday. I'm an hasi. And also better so no there. And you want to say when you're diagram, when you be asking or once a way, tens a say, be only range. And if there's a rules a day, and so when your rules in area, I feel because on trust so benedict. Also, anything cry.
Because when
you're because of the rules na dey year juma and today is on show 961,428 also I can kakaka but so kan thousands there saying almost a 6 digits also no time as we to e chose near to comma so I say so
exactly
aha and the chichimi hu say we thousands, we hundreds, we sana de ediko. And until the who ya pass it. Sanchez papa wo to ama obey. Book be no hobit ma church mu ye. Ama bofra ti ase ye. E ka baseball book nko. Wo de hwese ti sha di kama. On say e ma sete ye dey. E yemre. Simple abofra ka se na dwo fom kra mpo a. Se ne wasi aye no. E ma e yemre pass e be ka ne trim. Nakas on tribe man tron so dey I am brahman eno tell hu hia say mprempren a obefra na man sisi a no afra 0507 200 afra 0241 520 946 phrase sisi a na books ni bi wo book no na fe wo ye awofo nso bo mo de bookshop bia na ko to book ni bi na ntimi to nhyia ase dey emma oba no so she asene okay on so why dragons bebrebe on na ama abofra na ebitima boa no ema otimaye afese di kan no say what Robia be 100,000 200,000 say no be see account to FE on say enso aside what say once na be watch things in this so hundreds in this be see 100,000 to 1 million and the hwesania we see hye ne ma be ma bofra no na seti aye mrama no na side akari timi pa and yes na eken enya mas nkwan na wo your books bebre I fi Nigeria kwakosi SS and the books are horror ben na wo ebitima bɔ mofra ne pa so wo hwe yen Nigeria books say ya Ubenya literacy NS 1 and 2, Ubenya numeracy NS 1 and 2, afi ubenya early writing and so NS 1 and 2, ubenya phonics and so NS 1 and 2, sounds no ubenya picture reading and so NS 1 and 2. Afi oko engage in so a and so babenya numeracy KG 1 and 2, literacy KG 1 and 2, afi ubenya award our people and so KG 1 and 2, afi ubenya creative art and so KG 1 and 2. Ubenya phonics and so KG 1 and 2. Sounds ubenya coloring, ubenya early writing after we have picture reading and after we have comprehension. Ninjina a KG1 and 2. After so by primary naman so what be math I can once we are math basic 1 to basic 6. After we have science I basic 1 to basic 6. After we have English and so basic 1 to basic 6. After we have award our people a basic 1 to basic 6. After we have computing and so basic 1 to basic 6. Sounds we have creative art and so basic 1 to basic 6. We have scientific, we have history, Bonya RME, Bonya Kriapim, Bonya Ga, Bonya Fante, Bonya French, Nina a basic 1 to basic 6. And I'm saying, person of funny piece and the can a mass a so a p count, and your math and science no, why a book and write a workbook, I can hoa aman. I feel by a Jesus and so and also Nina combined or turn from 1 out the wedding or the baby from 3.
Okay.
And your maths I combined, your science I combined, your English and so combined, your French and so combined, sounds near career technology and so combined, your creative art, your tree, your social, now for your RME, Nina I combined. I feel by SS products and so be biology, be government, now for be past questions and so account. Until when you pass in Primpria, or friend was 0507 200 200 after 0241 520 946 in Primpria, but what else of a friend? And I saw your wolf and I'll pay be a tour, he pan a bit me books in Biade at so. So we are crying in Patamwa, Oko Royals Park. Almost any top wood no books of every bay. I was so a friends who Kumasia. Oko keo eni edum na afene ne mpotema benye biato sounds no takraden so akọ market circle enso benye biato oko fodo anso beko total 2 enso benye biato sounds na o tamale enso beko taxi rank ne post office sam ye nyina benye biato afi wo yo for kan se baby bia books of bobo bia no borem na benye books biato enti bomodi an se op bulk etu a Fena man is here 0507 200 200 after 0241 520 946. But what the answer by phrase is here Nanji book nibi. Na kai say eno kwa ne buka bit ma ton chance papa ama ba edachi.
All right, thank you. Edra oko eye awian kwanta ekotwa sword mu na wose kwan ya waye with the whole Ghana no. Ebin see that organized labor so I withhold the eye one strike no. Enti womo cancel no say yeah Cassandra womo the statement no ediaba mamincho on any of the issues our person will fana member
yeah Kwame yeah cheti phone na mamenka say we sin fancho enra me share panyin bi na waboy abaso
okay
yes waboy abaso based on say the airwaves nenya Kwame airwaves nenya we say journalists be award this country and I broadcast journalist and I'll be a broadcaster be award this country what you will be a political party or so nim baby awo and nim baby ameme wo oni mo bia de but sanity e wo Kessben too much enti wa directing a busuafo ni na say they should watch Kessben oh yes my man can't yeah Mr. Ankoma
okay
yes Mr. Ankoma Boafo yeah doctor baby a obi amechiachi enra oboa me pa enra oboa me na Kwame airwaves ne nyampa wo hwe mpanyimfo pe twantora panyimfo a enkofo bi hwe omo so
say one person me
Albea broadcasters na today they are on radio insulting Kwame naked insults not wearing insult jacket Kwame naked because the political party.
Makas omun regulate any.
Kwame, serious. They are considered serious. Say they say a comfort because as I said, by all means, my political party by power. How sure are you? Are you the minds of the people?
Yeah.
How sure are you, Kwame? Why can't you protect your integrity, your reputation, Kwame? In short, attacking personalities, fake documents, broadcasting standard now lower.
About for to the be any person jayo.
Yeah, Kwame about from.
And yes, I say one license here.
Oh yes, Kwame.
The doctors in the license.
It's becoming too much.
Kwame,
let me tell you something. I've never been to journalism school. I'm a journalist.
Yeah.
So I don't feel comfortable when people describe me as a journalist. Minyantete ewa Ghana Broadcasting Corporation. And a journalist has to do to become a certified journalist. I have done it. Course upon course. So I'm a broadcaster. There's a difference between a journalist and a broadcaster. You can be a broadcaster but not a journalist. Uko GBC, you GBC no. Your uncophobia or Kwame. Obadu Diana Tisau, F. It's your don't to TV so, and you also have a radiosonic voice. So the GBC people need their voice. Their job is to come and cast the news. They will teach them the phonetics. You understand? Yes, they will teach them the phonetics, how to pronounce words, and their voice and their handsome, how presentable they are. So the journalists will go and fetch the news for them.
Very good example here. Papa no, how do you know?
Yes.
Yes. Right?
Yes.
He's a lawyer.
Yes, Kwame.
Yes.
And you will be a journalist. You go to the field and fetch the news.
Yeah.
And while we are broadcaster, you dare not go and fetch the news. It is not your job. And we have broadcast journalists. We are journalists, I a broadcaster. Obet me as a fetching news. Santity and your lower standard in Wama. Anybody at all is a journalist. Obiko did Nadam for Chikra, Ekotran and chairman, Eko to a draw bounce a journalist. Wakasa go microphone a journalist. Chale, mumenye very careful. Agenda scheming plot and all this stuff, it is not journalism. Radio now baffle, TV now baffle. Where we went to the normal yaya femwa, yajaba bedru hasen. You may like me or not, but I'm telling you, say I know me feedback. Kwame, omo mi tia omo na so correct because this is what you are heading towards. We don't like it, but we still like you. That is journalism. You have to get a positive feedback. Yes, Kwame. I say, me ye bibi dia sate, debi ombe jawa do abo. Sa konfo be jawa do abo. We need to be very careful. The airwaves is not good, and Kwame, I'm afraid. Me say, just mark my words. Somebody will call on the election, on the 7th, and I do bear 12 here. May I have that information? Coming from a radio station, they will call the election for a political party. When I'm a catcher, Kwame, and we have to be very careful. How we are heading towards. Just by the way, Mami for 5 minutes, and test how you receive you. Kwame, debate as a baby. Nanado down Kwakufuado was why over 11,000 routes. Kilometers. Sorry, kilometers. And President Mahama and President Mills, 4,000 combined. That's fine. But which roads now I know? Any tracker now with the buy. We saw about 11 projects tracker no and follow ya. We have discussed it here, and even the information minister came out to say it is true they are working on it. A few mistakes. It is a green book. Ora Haruna Idris made us to understand that the green book killed NDC campaign in 2016. Some of the projects in the Western region na on and on. That is fine. You see, me omo can debate no. I don't invest all my passion and my trust in debate, because if debate a crown president, Anka Dr. Papa Kosundu will be the president of 2008, because he was number one about the debate that we had in the 2008. Kwame, for me, he was fantastic and marvelous to listen to at that night.
At the time I know CPP.
Yes, Kwame. And Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo declined the debate in 2016, yet he won the election. But you see, President Mahama Emma Abonte Beka said on debate Dr. Bawumia. Onwa Ma Abonte Beka. But the way the FDC communicators no come going by it no come moi. They should keep quiet and allow the man himself to come and say
oh, but some money may debate.
Money may debate.
Because Dr. Bawumia refused a debate in 2016.
Yes, that's fine. But keep quiet. System na you know. Ayi biawo error biawo ekwanya ye faso ayedo to aba.
Yeah.
This dynamics no kwame. Me say we need this debate
this time, bro.
Yes. Obi obeka cho so NDC are winning election. And you know the dollar is running away. Economic indicators are no good. And you know Dr. No crash say we don't need any debate. They don't need to campaign. I saw a tweet by Professor Jampo no aka the same thing say baby no medu we don't need the debate to crown NDC so oba win election. So Kwame, if that is the case, then we don't need CBD NDC representative.
NDC for more win election.
Oh, that's what that a lot because
that's what they feel.
Kwame said Obi tweeting Obi Kasembia, you don't need 200 words to understand it. You understand? If you have a sharp reasoning skill set. But they have 55% to win the election. Election the baby at Tetekono, they are ahead. Upon which are the economic indicators. That's a crime what was sorted for. They are slightly ahead. But what I'm saying is we need this debate, Kwame. The reason why we need this debate is a BC say a policy that is helping this country. All these two political parties, they brought it. NDCC, they started the free senior high school. MPPC, they started free senior high school. Kwame, we need this debate to settle it. We don't need what the explanation. We need coming from the aspirants themselves to tell us how they started the free senior high school and acquire net here.
Very well.
We need this debate to settle the argument of Okada. The reason why I make us say President Mahama banned Okada in 2012 and he put it in the manifesto so about best legalizing. Yet the MPP also told the very IGP say Obeki sure say on her Obi Ochu Okada. Why is it that these two political parties are becoming opportunistic dinosaurs? They want to tap the number of Nkofua side, to win their vote, but they are not thinking about the fatality rate, but they are hiding behind jobs and to do that. We need a concrete, a solid debate because Moses Abba was in trouble yesterday. We're organizing Okada for catch on me say yen ya catch IGP say man chichemo and come in everything go
very well. That's right. Thank you. What do you imagine?
Oh,
na bomb to say
nyame adom moko na nso
erade adom
yeah
baby ese
Ghana dey
we have a fine
sanity
mami jo Moses mami jo ni nkobo free ma
okay ebusian for enchia son kona ena no pay baby bia wo hye yen ene baby a wutie bia ye free Imascon Estate Ghana Limited aso ya te brewo ya kasa Imascon Estate Ghana Limited a ye adwumaku a ye ton ensase papa ye san esiadan papa ema Ghana adehye ene obi biara nani abre ya wo pass asase papa na edan papa atremu na ye taba maso ye ene mu bedi nkomo wa fidikasie eso the Atianisa Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ye promotion sonko na promotion ye openia wada Imascon Estate Ghana Limited ano ye hope nyame di afe ba kon aka ne nkwana hodi no birthday no ana wo se oye sa promotion sonko no odi ama Ghana for sade be ya Ghana for nso betumi ene so emfaso enti sa promotion ye no ye package sonko a eye kama ya ebeboa obi biara enkanka ye ne ye bosome adwuma tesa yenuanum encentrofo ya meka hun afei yenuanum asrafo yenuanum apresifo yenuanum anesefo ne doctorfo sanso empona mamu ye adwuma e wo bank meje bankers afei immigration officers custom officers, fire service adwumayɛfoɔ, akyerɛkyerɛfoɔ teachers, factory workers, ana prison officers. Kyerɛ sɛ obi biara wɔyɛ adwuma bosome na bosome ana wɔgye akatua. Afei yɛ maamenom ɛne yɛ papanom yɛ mo nso mo di dwa yɛ mo wɔ edwom. Yɛ nuanom adrobafoɔ, yɛ nuanom ne yɛ maamenom akuafoɔ. Saa nso ana mo a mo pam adeɛ. Mo nso a mo yɛ welders yɛ mo soso enioma. A carpenterfoɔ kyerɛ sɛ mo nso a mo nyɛ adwuma na bosome ana mo gye mo akatua. Na mo mam yɛ mbodwa adwuma no. Saa afɔ ne yɛsɛm nyinaa mo nkeka mo ho emmom. Na promotion sonko a yɛyɛ no ɛso ɛba mfasoɔ ɛde ama mo. Ɛne sɛ yɛn nsase a ɛwɔ twopoli ya ɛwɔ dowe nyakwa no so yɛka twopoli aminua ɛni voter region ɛwɔ greater Accra region ha yada. Baabi a mekan twopoli hɔ ɛhɔ no mo ana Reverend Sam Kranche Ankra ni prayer city ya wato ni din ɛsɛ Shiloh city. Me ba no maka to sɛ me na deɛ wɔso mpa abrɔfosam etonya ya wɔse Shiloh city no nso wate ase ɛhɔ no mo twopoli wan yɛn sase ɛno nso so ɛwɔ na yɛn sase ɛwɔ Dowenya kwan so Dowenya ɛwɔ na Central University ɛwɔ ɛwɔ nso ɛna Sagleme affordable housing ɛwɔ nso so ɛno nso ɛwɔ afei baabi a yɛn sase no ɛwɔ twopoli wan no ɛhɔ ana New Airport City wɔn Kodeka International Airport on said di ka kyem sɛ ye bebia ne kase pa ɛwɔ twopoli ɛhɔ no mo eti hɔ no mo ɛbɛ New Airport City ɛwɔ nsɛm a mekan no ɛwɔ ne yɛn sase nso ɛwɔ enti abusa yɛn sase ya yɛyɛ promotion se bra na mo keka mo emom ɛwɔ mo duduo mu na mo na ne yɛn tete nsase no ɛma mo na mo ntua sika kuma bi ɛmfama yɛ no ɛhɔ ane yɛn sase ɛwɔ abusa yɛn sase a yɛka wasɛm yi ensuo ne enkanea ɛwɔ hɔ ne mo dada ana afei yɛdwi so dada ana ɛwɔ nsa mekan no ɛnyɛ baabi a bɛka se yɛn sase ɛdeda atɛkyɛm ana deda baabi a ensuo ɛwɔ na bia wo beto bi na sɛ wo siw dan yɛbɛka sɛ bia ensuo ta ana mponsuo ne tie de atɛkyɛ ɛbɛbro dabi yɛn sase no ɛyɛ flat land ɛso ana yɛn sase ɛdesa desert no ɛyɛ asase pɛsɛ yɛdwi so yɛdi marketi kyɛsɛ yɛyi akwan de ato ntam ebi mpo ɛyɛ gated community enti Imascon Estate Ghana Limited yɛn sase a yɛtɔn aboɔfo yɛayɛ promotion ɛde ama no sɛ wo beto bia wonu ho da biara da mansosɛm bia ni so ɛso nkratasɛm nyina no ɛyɛ genuine woni landguard ni bia ani asɛm wobɛtumi atɔ asase ne de ato no mo na watu kwan akɔyɛ wadeɛ emfie miɛnsa mfie num mfie du ɛne akyire bɛkɔ bɛba no na asase nda so da hɔ a ɛtwɛn wɔ na wo bia mfa ne nsa ɛnkan asɛm a mekan me wɔ testimony to that me wɔ ho adansedie yɛ nipa mmienu a wɔn afɛm adi ho adanse sɛ ɔdi asɛmpa Imascon asase a wodi ho adanse ɛnokorɛ mito obi de to wɔn mfie du mito kwan akɔba yɛ a ɛda so da hɔ wɔ bia mfa ne nsa nkan yɛ asabre marshal sɛ me develop yɛ a meyɛ so adwuma kyerɛ sɛ Imascon asase no ɛyɛ papapa yɛ a wɔ ha bia ɛne ho abusua wodi promotion yɛ kan emu package mbɛka ho asɛm ɛde akyerɛw na wodi di ka gye number yi miwia na afɛ media no aka ho yɛ number edi kan no ɛyɛ 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 ana 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 afei 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 abusam betima afɛ baabi a mo bia mo ka sɛm da mo office mpo a baabi a mo sɛ dwom anahene ni nyina yebetue ka ne aba ni ansane ma bedi nkɔma akwase sɛde ɛbɛya mo betimi ate ase afei promotion package a ewom enie yɛn sase a ewo twopoli no enka ne nane bo no ɛyɛ 30,000 Ghana cedis 30,000 Ghana cedis, which is 300 million. And so, and promotion ye yentino. Yate so edi about 18,000 Ghana cedis. 18,000 Ghana cedis. At this canon 180 million. And a half plot on see a betra edi amount. And also enkan na ebuano. 15,000 Ghana cedis. 15,000 Ghana cedis canon. 150 million. And so ya jino when ya pass what me a few rent no. Me can yate so edi about 9,000 Ghana cedis. 9,000 Ghana cedis canon. 90 million. Na eno krano sono. Ya si ya pewasem do ya jino ho. Ya pesa otimitia ntem. Enti de ye yeniem. Ya samon kekam ho emumsem bobo no. And central for soldier for pressifo. Monso amudi dwaku afoni ade. Munya mon kekam ho emum. Na momra ya office na mo ba out of 18,000 Ghana cedis no. Yes wo bia individual bia amfa 3,000 Ghana cedis. 3,000 Ghana cedis canon. 30 million FM kuta na munyina monfa emra. Muba no bia de SK abeto asem. Na mubansa monfa mo valid ID card enka ho emra. Na my registration into 3,000 no. Na we registration wi a na ya teten sase no edi amamo. Tieniye ni ateten sase no edi amamo no ma hyasem esisima dan no ewo so. Na yede bosome poly 12 months, which is 1 year. 1 year edi ato edi amamo na ya spread in kama na matombo ase tua ne kakra ekopem se 1 year ne beso no na afi 18,000 no na watua nyina awie abusia wumpe wei na kaya motom ana wope de biamba na maka say we ayefa ne form ebi say Mascon Estate Ghana Limited yanko ne adwumakuo ba kwan ye ton sase ewo Ghana ma sa package wei ye de egu edi amamo entimi samo ye yen for Kwame ye keke humom ne nyina yen kwan Mascon aso ye ne yen kotia 3,000 fato ase na yen twitwa sase ma yen na 15,000 aka no yen tie bo asemfa 1 year emfa nso ne yen fa ntua de aka no hwan ne beye wei edi amamo wo bia ne ne sama mo ye bosome adwuma ya bosome na mo di akatua ene mo nso amonya bosome adwuma ne amom mam ye mbodwa no mo nyina nso sade o mu ka ho ye she promotion wase every 18th June na ye toma kwakoduru 9th August na ye de abana wi ye enti abusie enche bia ba sori so akoye plot no size no one plot no 70 by 100 ne size no 70 by 100 for one plot and a half plot on so 35 by 100 35 by 100 me say from Monday to Friday mon fa mo valid ID card enkam ho na mfa 3,000 kudamra na mumra your office na mfa metwas your office no I was Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction Sprinters Road Community 18 Junction yani Allied Filling Station ya ewon mo no ne di enhwani mu ya san eben KFC baby a wonom eton aduane no abusa yensa sa ye kan ane de agu TV ne so no eno ntibra na de bra behwe bi sa de American ya trosam anabresem kabu mpa ye so mo dan de amoma wi asase ne eye flat ya eye kama enti abusa ye kwanu tie mo betimi afra yen ni abam offices anempo baby am wo mu dwam ho ni baby am wo ya ma gadam ho ni abecheche mu kama e de akwase e de amam na kwasi mi opese mbusa no na enso matumi abisa enti monyi ye no mesi de etwa to bra ye sore so na yakwe ye land no ya tete no block by block ukokuma sa santimentama yes aye quarters by quarters eno ne ye tete no enti abusia aye 0553 840 646 0553 840 646 and 0553 838 730 0553 838 730 and 0209 155 437 0209 155 437 I will say Mascon Estate Ghana Limited Mumra na your mom sasipa.
All right, I will say that's 43 after 9. They were seeing St. Joy's happiness with Med Production. We need Mr. Speaker. On behalf of my team, I want to say a very big thank you. I don't tell me any We'll be back here once again to serve you and to serve our nation. Stay with us and the rest of our program. Good morning, Ghana. Enjoy the rest of your day. We are out.
Start from where you're standing now. Wipe with what you have.
Wajo, asana na ho febia wani bono so awira tete. Wo kwani ne ba ne na sene ne ba. Ejo no bi no anta bi eja wo mu ana mi di asem. Asa chiri na no mpa no asem eja wo mu aso bi aba. Wo do man ko mo ba de ehye yense. Yeni nsa wo so eni je ni agrewo. Afe wo nua bi wi ase asoni mu. Eba sa wo yira kwan so a kire ne pampa. No bi asem yo bi asem.